Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining us on this session, session 15, about manufacturing and engineering. This is the 19th Annual Education and Career Expo. For those of you that have joined us for the first time, thank you and welcome. This has been a week-long virtual webinar, and we appreciate you joining us. My name is Luis Rodriguez. I am the Executive Director for RGV Lead, here representing our organization along here in the Rio Grande Valley. We'd like to thank our partner agencies, Workforce Solutions Cameron. For the past several years, they have been instrumental in us conducting this Education and Career Expo. So thank you to Workforce Solutions Cameron. We'd also like to thank our gold sponsor, Texas Gas Service, along with our bronze sponsor, Harlingen Manufacturers Association. I want to direct you to the screen that you are seeing. Obviously, what you're seeing is a breakdown of our RGV Lead's labor market report. You can find this on our website at rgvlead.org. It is a free publication for you. I want to highlight some of the things that we provide to you all as students, for educators, for other corporations that may want to look at this information. This is a every other year endeavor that we put on, that we conduct to bring you the best information that we can available. So I'm going to direct you. Let's see. Let's look at the tool and die makers right in the middle of the page right there. What you'll see is three different dollar amounts. What that is the entry-level wage for individuals in that field, the average, and then what the experienced individual will make, and that's usually $19.88 an hour. So, which is very commendable, especially here in the Rio Grande Valley. The next column you'll see is the estimated annual openings. What that shows you is that based on the research that was done on a yearly average, what you're going to see is about 14 jobs that are open. Now, it may be above that, it may be below that, but more or less that is an average of what we have seen for the years 2014 to 2024. And then you're going to see the education and the training that is needed for that career. So what you're going to see is the HS, and that is in our labor market report on, if you look at it, it's page 76. When you get the opportunity to take a time to look at it, it'll give you all the abbreviations and what they're for. So HS is the high school or GED education that is required for that. OJT is on the job training. It will be required. And then you're going to need a 1 year or 2 year. So a 1 year is a post-secondary certificate. Now it doesn't, and they may vary in lengths. It may be a few weeks. It may be more than a year. Or a 2 year, which is an associate or associate of applied science degree, which is required. And every occupation that we list within the labor market report has that information for you. And this publication, just so you know, takes about a year worth of research and data collection to be able to provide you all, as students, the best information possible as you begin the process of selecting your career. And this is just the manufacturing and engineering, the STEM, the local occupations. Remember, this is all local. This doesn't include Austin. This doesn't include Houston, Dallas, San Antonio. This is the Rio Grande Valley. And we're excited to be able to share that information with you. Next, we have a opening message from Pat Hobbs, the Executive Director from Workforce Solutions Cameron.
Good morning. I'm Pat Hobbs, the Executive Director of Workforce Solutions Cameron, one of the sponsors of this Expo event with RGV Lead. I'm so happy that we have this opportunity because of the pandemic to find a virtual solution to keeping the Expo going, because I think it's critically important for high school seniors to be able to see the jobs that are available, experience some discussion with the potential employers of their future, and be able to make some decisions that need to be made in order for you to be a part of the future workforce of Cameron County. Now, I say that because Part of my job is to make sure that the workforce, the proper workforce is developed to meet the needs of our county employees. And I think it's critical that before high school students make those endorsement decisions in the ninth grade, that they have a large degree of career awareness, career exposure, maybe some internships, whatever. So that by the time they make the endorsement decision in the ninth grade, they know where they're going more or less, at least a career pathway, and can take some CTE courses during high school and then progress to post-secondary education, either in a community college or a technical college, to build their skill level so that they'll be employable in the workforce. Now, I want to also say that as I've been in this position for 10 years.
Sorry, excuse me.
I've watched the workforce change, the dynamics of the workforce, the speed with which technology is changing things, artificial intelligence, robotics, the internet, all of those factors are doubling or tripling our knowledge base every 2 or 3 years. And that's an important thing to consider. The old style of everybody going for a 4-year degree, some of which the degrees might not be very valuable anymore, are really losing out. I think speed is going to be of the essence in the future. You need to consider certificates and associate degrees and moving into the workforce with skill sets that are sellable to employees. Everything is working at such a rapid pace that speed is of the essence. And I challenge you to do your homework, do your research, visit the websites of both my agency, Workforce Solutions Cameron, and view the videos that we have available that teach you how to do career awareness outreach, career search, visit the types of jobs, get the statistics on what those jobs pay and what the availability and demand is, and really make a good decision about where you want to go with your career path. I think that we have an opportunity during this COVID pandemic to take some time to really study our career approach for the future with your parents, with your counselors, and make good decisions on your career pathway because it's important. Without skill sets, you have no job. Without a job, you have no future. So welcome to the Expo. Learn as much as you can, get exposed as much as you can, and please visit our websites to gain even more information. Thank you.
We'd like to thank Pat Hobbs from Workforce Solutions Cameron for that opening message. Next, we have Trung Nguyen, who is the plant manager at Royal Technologies.
Hello students, welcome to RGV Lead Career Expo 2020. I'm Trung Nguyen here at Royal Technologies. I'm the plant manager here, and I wish I could be with you guys at this moment, but we're trying to do something new and different with you and connect with you virtually. Royal Technologies is a plastic injection molding company, but we also manufacture components. We manufacture parts for the chair industry and also for the automotive industry. In particular, here in Mission, we make parts for Steelcase and Toyota Automotive. I graduated from Penn State University as a mechanical engineer. I know a lot of you guys have questions about what to do after high school. And so I hope that you're looking into a career in STEM, whether it's science, technology, engineering, manufacturing. But if you don't decide to go off to college, I hope that you're also looking for a skills career where you're looking into a skilled trade where you can work inside a manufacturing site. Within here, with Royal, we do have supervisors who train and learn how to run plastic injection molding machines. They learn how to run robots, they learn how to set up process, and they also learn about chemistry. And our doors are always open to the public. If you ever want to come in and tour our facility to understand manufacturing in the RGV, you're always more than welcome. And again, as you're looking for a career, something to do, something different, try to find something that you love. Don't try to find a job that's going to make you a lot of money. If you find a job and do something that you love, the money will always come. Good luck.
I'd like to thank Trung Nguyen for that message. And that's a common theme that I've been hearing amongst a lot of the presenters, that don't follow the money, follow something that you're going to love, and it's going to be a blessing for you for years to come. So make sure you take that into consideration as you move forward. Next, we have Dr. Esmeralda Adame from South Texas College, and part of the Mechatronics program.
Hi, this is Esmeralda Adame. I am here talking to you from South Texas College Technology Campus. South Texas College offers a lot of programs, and these two in specific are actually at the Technology Campus. With Mechatronics, that offers us a 1-year certificate. Now, with these two programs, you can actually lead into a lot of different jobs. You can do machining, you can be doing design, you can do quality control. There's a lot of our students that are working in local manufacturing companies as machinists. They also work doing measurements. They do quality. They do a lot of safety. They do a lot of design. They do coding for CNC machines, which stands for computer numerical control. So there are so many things that you guys can choose.
My name is Ernesto Avila. I'm one of the instructors here with South Texas College at the Advanced Manufacturing Technology program. Welcome to the Mechatronics Lab, otherwise known as Automation and Robotics Lab. Here we teach very, very exciting careers and classes, such as programmable logic controllers. Those are PLCs. Those are the little controllers that operate these automated stations. We also teach pneumatics. We teach electricity, basic electricity, AC, DC, electronic systems, robotics programming, fluid power, otherwise known as pneumatics and hydraulics, among some of the other classes that go under our certificate program.
Now, these programs are really interesting. If you're thinking of maybe doing something in engineering, something in design, any of these programs would actually suit you. If you're thinking of doing something hands-on, and even if you're not sure you kind of what you like, but anything in those, if you like the math, if you like the design, if you like the 3D printing, we have that here at South Texas College. I know I get a lot of feedback from students that come back, they go through our programs, they have fine internships, they go out to the industry, they come back and tell me, Miss, I can't believe that I'm actually doing something that I love, it's awesome, it's fun, and I'm getting paid. And oh my God, I didn't even thought that I would get this much paid. And again, all we can tell you, at least for me, my experience is that it's amazing and it's just so much fun and you get to get paid very well.
We'd like to invite you to come on over to South Texas College and come and visit us here at the Mechatronics Lab. I'll be more than glad to give you a personal tour obviously following the appropriate safety guidelines. But coming over, check us out. We are growing very fast. We have state-of-the-art equipment, and we have very, very capable instructors.
Thank you, Dr. Adame. I believe her program has another video with us, and then if she wants to jump on camera or audio, we can. If there's any questions you want to ask her since she's with us. So give me just a moment.
Hello, my name is Dr. Barber. I'm Program Chair for Advanced Manufacturing Technology and Mechatronics here at South Texas College. So as Dr. Adame was explaining, our program is designed to take students and translate them into the workforce. So our program starts out with the very basics, a blueprint reading course, a math course, and a basic machine shop.
We are here, what you see in the back is the manufacturing program. What we offer here are programs such as advanced manufacturing and also mechatronics. These are the two programs we're going to be talking to you about today. Manufacturing actually leads into a lot of careers such as engineering. What jobs can you get going through these programs? Well, you can get a certificate, which is an 8-month certificate. You can also get a 1-year, 2-year associates. Any of these programs, again, will lead into engineering. I have the privilege of studying engineering. I'm a mechanical engineer, and I wish I would have known about this program before I even started engineering. Why? Because it will give you a head start. It will give you a head start. It would actually give you a lot of the background that you need when you become an actual engineer.
So as you saw on the tour, we had manual machines and students working on those. So that's the beginning courses where they learn those hands-on skills. Later on, those skills that they learn at the beginning transition to CNC programming and CNC manufacturing. So we utilize a lot of computers, we utilize a lot of prototyping equipment and machine parts from solid blocks of aluminum or steel. We also do courses that involve design, so designing in SolidWorks, Inventor, and other softwares, and then producing those parts that would actually go out into industry.
Now, what do you want to do? You always, of course, I'm sitting here, standing here talking to you about these programs, but it's something that I would like to tell students all the time is you really have to go with what you like, okay? You have to choose something that is interesting, something that is amazing, and this is what these programs do. We have students locally working at, local companies designing parts that go into airplane engines. They're designing parts that go into ATMs. They're designing parts that go into guns. They're designing stuff that go into actually government weapons and all these amazing things. And guess what? You can be part of that, part of the future. Anything that you can think of, it actually gets manufactured. Your shoes, the shirts you wear, the glasses, the camera, face masks. I know in here we were doing a lot of those face shields that we knew right after COVID. So any of these programs, actually, it's amazing. It interests. And what can I say? This is what I love to do, and that's why I think it's amazing. And I hope I can see you guys in any of these programs.
We also are the only institution and the first institution in our region that is NIM certified. So we're actually accredited to provide industry level certifications for our students.
Thank you for that, Dr. Adame. We definitely appreciate the information that you and your team shared with us. Great information and great opportunities. I love, like I said, one of the common themes that I keep hearing is find something that you love to do, and it's not going to be a job. It's going to be something you're excited to go to every day. I know you're with us, Dr. Adame, if you have anything else to share.
No, I'm good. I can wait to the end to answer any questions, so that way I'm not taking up time.
Well, we definitely appreciate you being on, and thank you for being, for helping us with the expo. So thank you so
Sure, of
much.
course. Thank you.
All right, next we are going to, we have Dr. Murad Abu Saleem, excuse me, from Texas Southmost College and program for industrial mechanics and maintenance technology. I'm going to share a video, and then he is actually, Dr. Abu Saleem is with us, and he'll jump on. So.
Every industry needs mechanical skills. So this is a degree plan that will give people skills that go much farther than just manufacturing. There's a lot of demand all over the country. I can assure you that once this program is off the ground, we start having graduates, we're going to see some big name companies down here trying to, we call it stealing your graduates. The graduates will not only have an associate degree from Texas Southmost College, they'll have globally recognized credentials in this field they can take with them anywhere.
All right, Dr. Abu Saleem, I know you're with us. If you want to, I need to make you a presenter, correct?
Yes, sir. Sure, Mike.
All right, you're a presenter, so you should be able to share your screen.
Okay, let me see if I can do this very quickly. Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you. There you go.
Okay. I don't know if I'm sharing my screen right now or not, but I don't want to take much time from the rest of the representatives for presentations. I just want to share with the group that this is a brand new program here at TSC. Obviously, it's the program title is Industrial Mechanics and Maintenance Technology. Graduates from this program will be trained on skills related to electrical troubleshooting,
Our sucks compared to these guys.
maintenance, planning, PLC, blueprint reading, and so on. The graduates from this program will be able to find job in a highly demand career, such as operator technicians, production technicians, industrial maintenance technicians, PLC technicians, robotic technicians, and so on and so on. So we're very excited to welcome our first cohort this semester, and you guys participating in this session, if you are interested in this kind of career, will be one of the first group to join this program. The video showed briefly some of the new equipment that we just acquired, and one of the robotic arms that we received as a donation from one of the Toyota's plants in San Antonio. And as I mentioned earlier, this is one of these careers that have high demand in the region, as well as in Texas. Actually, in Texas, just to give you an idea, industrial machinery mechanics is one of the top careers, or Texas is the leading state in the nation with regard to job projection for this kind of jobs. The base salary in our county here is about, again, entry level is about $18 or so for industrial machinery mechanics or technicians. The program and the curriculum have been developed in collaboration with local industry representatives, and we have a lot of hands-on, as you can see, using the equipment that you saw in the video, and we also have online access to online curriculum models and so forth to help you with building the skills. So that's all for now, and I'll be more than happy to answer any questions at the end of the session. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Abusalim. We definitely appreciate you sharing that information. Definitely valued information for any student that's interested in the career. Share my screen. PowerPoint. So thank you so much. Also, Dr. Abusalim, we want to thank you for being a part of the Expo Committee and helping us shape this great event for the students. So thank you so much for that as well.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
All right, I'm trying to share my screen. Give me a moment. I don't know what that is. Give me a moment. Uh-oh. Sharing. I'm still here. I accidentally closed the PowerPoint. Give me just one moment. All right, next we have two individuals with us. We have Mr. Rick Limas and Isaac Gonzalez, State Technical College, and the program of study is precision machining. So I'm going to play their video, jump off camera. I'm sorry, let me share my screen. There we go.
Here at CNCC Precision Machining, we teach you how to program computer numerical control along with using our conventional paint and mill. We will also teach you how to properly care and use various precision measuring tools to properly and accurately inspect your parts. The demand from industry is great. We have companies such as Raytheon, Bell Helicopter, NOV, and others hiring our students. I hope to see you all here this coming semester, and go ahead and get online and apply.
All right, thank you. I know we have both of the gentlemen with us today. If they want to join us on camera and add any additional information, let's see. Mr. Limas, Mr. Gonzalez, you want to add anything more to that? Are there any questions from the attendees?
Well, first of all, good morning, everybody. Can you all hear us?
We can hear you. I don't know if you want to jump on camera so they can see you as well.
Well,
I thought we were on camera here.
There you go. I see your camera light up.
All right. There we go.
Now, it might be a little difficult to hear us because we have these masks on, but hopefully you guys can hear us, okay?
How are you doing? How are you doing? I see you're.
We're all doing well. We're all doing
wearing
well.
The mask and staying safe.
Absolutely. And for the students that are out there, what crowd do we have? Do we have the high school students, 10th, 11th, and 12th graders?
We have 11th and 12th graders with us as attendees.
All right. Okay, good deal. Well, first of all, welcome to our campus. Welcome to our program. This is a precision machining technology program here in Harlingen at TSDC. There is a big demand right now for technicians coming out of our program. We cannot satisfy the demand. There is a job waiting for our students as soon as they graduate. Now, what is it that we do here? What do we do in precision manufacturing? We'll take a piece of raw stock and turn it into a precision component, wherever that component may go. It could be something small as a sewing machine, uh, automobile, train, plane, rocket, you name it. If it's got a precise product in it, we're going to have a part to do with it. Now, I
That
can't
sounds
really
good.
hear any students out there, but if any students have any questions, feel free to ask.
Yeah, no, most definitely. The attendees are able to ask questions. Unfortunately, the way the system works is they're not able to actually be live with us for presentation purposes. But I think you said your program was it 8 months or a year?
We have a 1 year certificate program, and we have a 2 year associate degree program. It's really 6 semesters, but depending on how you score on your TSI and if you're able to jump into the college academics, it would be 5 semesters actually. But if you have to take a remedial class, then it'll extend a little bit more.
Obviously, it seems like what you guys are doing right now is very hands-on. We're in the pandemic right now. I see the mask. Is that something, have you seen an issue with the current, pandemic being in place for your program of study?
Well, what we have to do is go to a hybrid class now. So, like I assume, like many other campuses, our assignments are done online. The students come back to class, and we work on our projects. Because it is a hands-on program. So we definitely are a hands-on program. Students come in, they go through a series of questions, they sanitize, they wear their masks, they get to work. At the end of the class day, they wipe the machinery down and try to keep themselves clean. We social distance inside the lab. We have plenty of machines for our students, so we can make sure that everyone has a social distancing available. And other than that, we just try to push out a good product. Uh,
Great, great.
Fortunately, we've been around for almost 40 years, so the reputation that we've gained with industry is outstanding. Companies keep coming back to hire our students. We push out a great entry level technician. So anyone from the plastic industry, the tool and die industry, the automobile, aerospace, they come looking for our guys. When the petroleum industry was really kicking, we had them in here on a regular basis. The petroleum industry has taken a little bit of a dive, but other industries have picked up, and there's plenty of work for everyone in whatever industry is out there.
Well, great, great. We definitely appreciate you and yourself, Mr.
Isaac
Limas, and
Gonzalez.
Mr. Gonzalez for being with us and providing the information. Hopefully, the attendees are able to, learn from you all and hear about your great program that you have, along with the other programs that have been shared, like with Dr. Adame and Dr. Abusalim. We definitely appreciate them being with us as well. So at this time, we're going to move on to the next presentation. There's no questions, so if there's any questions, please
Well,
don't hesitate.
if I may,
Yeah,
I
go
just
ahead.
want to let the students know that are listening out there. If you're the type of person that you're not going to be going to college, you know that you're not college material. I certainly was not. I was not university material. I was a hands-on kind of guy, and you like working with your hands. This trade involves working with your hands as well as your head, because we're working with high dollar equipment, precision tools. We're cutting stuff down to a fraction of a hair thickness. And I have a machine set up. If anybody wants to see what we're going to do real quick, I can just get the ball rolling if I have 2 minutes of your time.
Yeah,
Uh,
go ahead. I think we
is
have
that
two
okay?
minutes.
Isaac, can you hit that type of start button? We're on a CNC computerized engine lathe right now. We're going to come in right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. We're doing a facing operation right there. Machine's going to go home. Let's go ahead and pick that up. 50% or 100%. Everything's good. No, okay. So this is how products are made out in industry. So it doesn't matter. This sucker is going to go into a toy, an automobile, or a Boeing aircraft. You know, everything's got to be made at some time or another. And like I like to tell our tours that come through here, if anything gets mass produced in this world, we will have our hands on it at one time or another. We don't care if it's made out of plastic, sheet metal, solid metal. It doesn't matter. We're going to have a part to do in it. And anything round is going to go through a machine like this. It's going to get turned. Everybody knows what a baseball bat is. So if you can imagine a piece of lumber being turned into a baseball bat, it's no different with metal. The only difference is we're making it to within 1/1000th of an inch as far as perfection is concerned.
Wow.
So a turning machine, right now we're not looking at anything really outstanding. It's just doing its work. But I do have a finished product around here somewhere. Here we go.
Yep. Pick it up
I don't know
here.
if you guys
There you
can see
go.
that.
There you go.
That
Right
is the
there.
finished product right there. So that is a king chess piece that
Ah,
was made on that lathe. So we're cutting that
check
one right
and
now. Unfortunately, we don't have enough time to show the whole process being done. But you're seeing the beginning stages of turning, and you can see the chips coming off that part. That's why safety glasses and safety is very important here in our facility and in industry. But that's just the way it is.
well,
I'm gonna go ahead and
very
back away from
cool.
it a little bit.
I
Mr.
definitely
Gonzalez is manning
appreciate
the
you.
machine right now.
I definitely appreciate sharing that with us. And on that note, check and mate, and we will move on to the next presentation. We definitely appreciate both of you all sharing the information and allowing students, if they're interested in visiting the campus, to take a tour and see
Absolutely. Our doors
if
are
they're
open for
interested in that.
anyone
So,
and students. Anybody wanting to come by and visit, just get into contact with TSDC, the Precision Machining Program. The doors are always open for our prospects. We'd love to show you what we do. We'd love to show you the companies that hire our students. But 5 minutes, unfortunately, is not enough to talk about all the people that hire our guys.
all right.
Well,
Well,
Mr.
thank you.
Rodriguez, thank you very much, sir. We do appreciate it. Everybody, the best of luck to you guys. Échale ganas. You're almost graduating, and I have a secret for all you students out there. Mom and dad don't want you hanging around the house forever. So finish, graduate, go to school, go to a higher level of education, and then go get a job and make mom and dad proud and make yourself proud. Okay. So we'd love to have you guys here. Come check us out.
Well, thank you for the message, sir. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Y'all have a great day.
All right. I am going to, let's see, we'll turn off their camera. We'll mute them. Thank you so much. That's great information from them. We definitely appreciate them joining us. So I'm going to turn off my camera. And then we're going to jump to the next. It is a YouTube video from the engineering department from the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. So give me a moment because I'm going to have to change my screen. Sharing. All right, and make sure that's what you're watching. Yes, it is. Push play. Oh, it's muted.
My name is Amairani Lopez. I'm a student at the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. I'm also part of the ROTC program. Well, I was born in Texas, but I went to Mexico. That's where I was raised. Then I came to the US when I was 18. I went to high school in Houston. Then I graduated and I enlisted in the military. I went to Georgia for my training, and then I came back and I started the university. I chose UTRGV to be able to stay close to my family. So I thought if we stayed together, it was easier for us to manage all of the finances. I chose computer engineering because I had an IT background, so I was used to working with computers, but I was working more with like the physical aspect of the computer, the hardware. And I also chose engineering because I wanted to be a challenge. I wanted something that wasn't going to be too easy. And I also wanted something that it's not as common, so it's hard to get, and it has a better market out there for jobs. I dare anybody to tell me about like a business that do not need technology. This last semester, I had interviews with Uber. I had interviews with Microsoft. I had interviews with other companies that they seemed like they were not going to be interested in me, but they were. And I was able to get an internship through it was a Society of Women in Engineering conference, and I got the internship with Boeing. So I was doing software development for them. If I could go back 4 years, I would tell myself not to be discouraged because the career is going to be hard and it's lengthy. And there are times where you feel like you don't have what it takes to be an engineer. But it's all about being like persistent, and it's all about hard work.
Wow, that definitely is an inspiring story right there, seeing everything that she has done. So we thank her for putting that together for us. I think there was a question that's gone now. Elisa, was there a question?
Yeah, it was about the screen. They couldn't see it, but I think they just need to refresh their screen. So I let them know that.
Please refresh your screen. All these webinars are going to be on our YouTube. If you give us a chance, hopefully at some point next week, when our schedules allow us to. We got a lot of things going this coming month. We're going to put them on our YouTube page for you to be able to utilize them for the educators that are out there and for the students, so you can go back and visit them along with all the videos. We definitely appreciate that. See, there's another question. It says you're staring at Dr. Abu Salim's prompted screen. Refresh your screen. Refresh your screen. That should change it for you. That's what we've been hearing. We don't see what you see. We see the presentation on our end in regards to what you should be seeing. So sorry for any technology difficulties. We knew that was going to be an issue, but just try to refresh your screen, and that should help you out there. All right. Once again, we'd like to thank our. Let me close this box. We'd like to thank our Expo committee. Without them, none of this is possible. Dr. Abu Saleem was part of our committee. We definitely appreciate you and all the rest of the team from our institutions of higher education, from our school districts and employers here in the Rio Grande Valley that you see on the screen. We definitely appreciate, like I said, since June we've been meeting, trying to figure out what's going to be the best way during this pandemic to be able to continue this great opportunity for you juniors and seniors as you progress to complete your high school and move into, what your career is going to be and trying to find that right education, that right program for you. So thank you to all the committee. And then last but not least, we wanted to make sure as a committee and as a team that, we get as great a feedback as we can. And that's always number one. We want to hear about how the session went, how everything is going within the webinars. And for that, you're going to get your name into a raffle for great prizes. We purchased some Chromebooks, wireless earbuds, portable phone chargers, wireless printers. One of our presenters, Todd Ayton, the other day, he presented and he'd given us a couple of books of how to get the job. Great information. He said he'll even sign it if you're there in Brownsville and go over to the Krispy Kreme. I believe he owns it maybe, but he said go on over. He'll sign it for you. You'll have a signed copy of that. This is session 15 for manufacturing and engineering at 11 a.m. We definitely appreciate each and every one of you. We're going to have a Facebook Live drawing on the RGV Lead Facebook page November the 10th. We'll send out more information. You get to put your name in the hat every time you complete a survey. So for all the sessions. So if you didn't get to visit all the sessions, go back starting next week when they're on the YouTube page. Complete the survey, submit it in. We're going to get all those names, put them in for the opportunity to win. You'll be able to win one prize. If you put your name in there 20 times because there's 20 sessions, you'll only win one prize. We'll remove the rest of your names, but we definitely appreciate each and every one of you. So thank you so much for joining us. And on that, thank you to the panelists that joined us, Dr. Adame, Dr. Abu Saleem, Mr. Gonzalez and Mr. Limas, thank you all so much. We appreciate each and every one of you for taking the time to help build the Rio Grande Valley here and the workforce. So thank you all so much. This ends the webinar.
Thank you.
Thank you.